As expected, the Bulls start their cuts before the final preseason game. The Bulls waive Onuralp, Bitim, and Kenny Lofton Jr. Let's start with the obvious cut, Onuralp Bitim. How much I like him, he simply hasn't produced when given the opportunity. He's the type of player that AK recruits, drafts, and signs. He could shoot threes, and he's a big-time dunker with athleticism. But we didn't see any of that last season or this preseason. Plus, he was due $350K if he made the regular season roster. So with the money due and then the bad performance, I definitely saw this cut happening. I really had high hopes for him when the Bulls initially signed him. I wonder if the Bulls are simply letting him go or he will be back in the G League. Kenny Lofton Jr. is more of a surprise cut to me, as we need size, and also he showed he can play at the NBA level. We do have Smith and Sonogo backing up Vooch, but it's kind of tough seeing the guy not given any opportunity when he simply can't produce and hoop. When he first signed, I never thought the Bulls would keep him, but looking at the roster, he definitely shouldn't have been in the first round of cuts, with only getting a chance to play one game in which he produced is kind of tough. I personally would have let go EJ Liddell along with Bitim, but I could see EJ being in the next wave. Let's take a look at how these guys performed in the preseason with their opportunities. So starting off with Kenny Lofton, he did well in his opportunity against the Bucks. He was battling Bobby Portis and burying him under the basket to get boards, which was very impressive. Bobby is no slouch, as we know when he was with the Bulls and with Milwaukee. He hustles so hard. So seeing him be neutralized was pretty impressive from Kenny Lofton Jr. He deserved a chance at another game, in my opinion. In one game, he played 15 minutes and scored 7 points and grabbed 8 rebounds, dished out 2 assists with 1 steal. Pretty good considering the competition he played and only getting 15 minutes of game time. With the Bulls needing size, I was surprised that he was on the first wave of cuts. That being said, the Bulls are second in rebounding for the preseason, so the lack of size hasn't really hurt us at all. Now, Bitim played poorly. He shot 25% from the field. That's pretty bad. And then 14% from the three, which is even worse. In 2 games, he averaged just about 18 minutes and scored 3.5 points per game, which led to his decision to being cut, in my opinion. He simply couldn't produce. He grabbed 3 rebounds and had 0.5 assists with 1 steal. So he didn't do much at all in any form while he was playing. I really am disappointed in how he played. He had a lot of upside with his skill set, but couldn't seize any of the opportunities he was given the last couple of years. Do you guys think the Bulls made the right decisions on making these cuts? And then do you think we should sign them to the G League? Let me know down below. I also want to say sorry for those who has supported my channel that I missed the last few preseason games, the breakdowns as well. I went to London to see the Chicago Bears play with my family, but I'm back now and ready to give you guys all the updates and breakdowns. I'll see you guys next time. Go Bulls.